welcome back to Pichonniere Farming Simulator 25. Thanks for joining me once again. May 1, and so much to discuss with you that I've actually had to write it all down to try and remember how much I need to discuss with you. I am having a bit of a time of it. Now I'm going to start this by saying this is not a complaint or rant about map makers or modders. This is a rant at me being useless, not figuring things out, not understanding things, not knowing when too much is too much of a load on my PC, and not knowing how to say no to mods. Why is my Massey Ferguson sign dropping in and out of quality? I'm running nothing else in the background. It must be because I'm running the NVIDIA filters and it's now draining too much on my system. Now, I don't know if you'll be able to see any of this, but I'm going to take the filters off live time and just see the difference between the game picture and when I run the filter. Can you see like how much that's changing? So that's no filter, and that's with a filter. The with a filter is so much better. Yeah, but I just don't think my graphics card can handle it, bless it. You'll also, eagle-eyed amongst you, might notice this is not the baler that we started with. I am having a nightmare. Just an absolute nightmare. So we'll start with some positives. Oz, who's a legend, has resolved my field moisture issue. Mark Thor, you meanie pants, he did manage to replicate my issue. It wasn't just me being a melt. It was actually an issue that Oz managed to track down, replicate, and is now fixed. So that tether issue has been solved. However, to play safe, I got rid of that tether. Just because I don't want to have to deal with that mess anymore, and it blew my mind. And that was just the start of my issues. We have, in other good news, combined our fields, and I now have planted over here our maize silage. So that's good. Everything is looking good. In this field, we are good to go. Plenty of, let's see if I can show you, should have pH and nitrogen. So lime and nitrogen, all good to go. Happy, happy, happy days. We have had a number of animal births from the chickens. So I think there's about 101 of these animals over here now. Look how fuzzy everything is going. Yeah, 101 chickens. Lovely. Happy days. Thanks very much. Oh, the walls are fuzzy. Why? Oh, man. Ay. And then, thanks to me, and this is entirely, massively on my own fault, and a huge shout out to Darren Moddin, who is helping ID 577, if I remember rightly, the creator of the Advanced Damaged System mod, which I love, I absolutely love. I clearly chucked an update on that mod into my folder without thinking about it, and the instructions were don't do it whilst you are updating or servicing a vehicle. I'm pretty sure I was servicing the JCB, and my problem started from there, because what happened was when the service came to an end, I was then getting this horrific flickering on the help menu up the top left there, so where it says left, shift and Z to sleep, that was flickering. That went away if I got into a vehicle, but then the lag was outrageous. Luckily, I'd only sort of skipped ahead a couple of hours, so from my last save copy, like update and backup, so reloaded that, sort of went through everything again, thinking, oh, it'll be some sort of collision, never mind, redo it, not knowing what was causing it. I'd removed cache files, I'd removed XMLs and refreshed things and done everything I could possibly think of with the help of AI. Sent the script to other various people. No one could work it out. It was just a weird one. And then again, I had this flickering start. So then I started doing it bit by bit, breaking it down, doing all the jobs I was doing again. And like doing the mowing, saving it, doing the tedding, saving it, just kept going to the point that what triggered it was the service came to an end on the JCB and it started. And that was that then. So that was that mod. So I've reported it back to Derwin, who's the tester for the mod, or one of the primary testers. And I've sent them basically the data file and a quick video of the flickering, just so they can work on it. And I've removed the mod from the game. Fine. Yesterday was getting on with it because my plan was to move basically through this as much as I could, just for a couple months, just in the interest of speeding the sort of let's play up a little bit. And when I've come in now to do that again today, I haven't been able to load the damn game. It's gotten stuck at 89% again, and I've ended up having to put the new XML file in, and that's then moved all my vehicles around, and it's changed the money. So it's just been I could swear. I could absolutely swear. On top of that then, I've had to change out the baler because the Heston baler we had doesn't recognise alfalfa and clover for baling. So I don't really know what's happened, but originally when I did it, it was as if it was on a higher purchase. But then when I've just done it now, it gave me like 75 grand. So I was like, I don't really understand what's that's done that. So I've got the Massey on like 50% deposit, taken some of the money off my account and brought me back to roughly where I should be. So, but then added, extra £300 or £400 a month to my monthly payments. And yeah, and now I've got this issue where I'm losing my graphic quality again. Like, and it was fine yesterday. It was absolutely fine. Exactly the same. No issues. Nothing different. And now look at it. It's like a blurry mess. Radio symbol you can't see. All the dials are all blurry. And honestly, I hate being like a negative Nelly. I really do. But it's just breaking me. It is absolutely breaking me. And I don't know. Like, I don't want to go. You son of a. Gotta spend £2 on this rubbish now, haven't I? Let me fill baler up. It's not, is it? It's not the bale wrap it needs. It's the twine. Right. Okay. So what about? So there we are. That's better. Standard twine. Fine. Of it. I don't even care. £1,000. Okay. Fine. Reconnect the weight. There we are. Lovely. Please, 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 please work now, for the love of God. Yeah, and I don't want to go spending an absolute tump load of money if then all that's going to happen is the same sort of issues. And what size bales am I doing? Oh, 220s. I want 240s, but this one's going to be a 220 now, isn't it? God damn it. Yeah, I don't want to go and update my system or, do anything where it's going to spend money, and I'm just still going to get these issues. So, and this is where the frustration comes in. This is where, like, I don't understand techie stuff enough. And yeah, and it's really disheartening then, because, like, when you're putting as much time and effort as you can into something, and you just feel like all that's actually happening is issue after issue after issue, it just makes you question it. Because I think, well, this is 100 hours now into this save, basically, there or thereabouts. That's 100 hours that I haven't spent with my family, or reading books, or going on the bike, or going down the gym, or bettering myself as a human being. And I just think, I don't know, it's tough. I'm having to use this as a bit of a a weird counselling session, I guess. And it's probably one of the reasons why I haven't done or brought out the new Homecoming episode, because I just, at the moment, I just don't have the heart. I've even recorded it, but I was so, like, not, well, I guess, like, unhappy with it. I just thought, well, I don't want to, I don't know, and it's not that I'm not unhappy with it, because I'm sure it'll be fine, but, yeah, I don't know. I'm just struggling a bit with it at the moment. I hate to say it, just struggling a little bit. So there we are. So this is the partial bale, 6,308 litres on that one. Was it this one we just kicked out then? I'm not sure. 7,250. 8,000. Oh god, we're gonna have all sorts of different size. Yeah, we're gonna have different size bales, aren't we? Because there was a Heston. So annoying. And these graphics are killing me. I just don't know what it can be like. There's nothing else I can shut down. I'm literally just running the game and OBS. There's nothing else I can do to stop it from, like, draining power from itself. The only thing would be for me to stop the overlays. So let me see if that helps. Give me 2 minutes. Right, please, please, God. Please stop being a blurry mess. Have you stopped being a blurry mess now? I think you have. Please. Please, 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 stay good. Right, okay, so no overlays then for me. None of that. Fun and games. Yeah, I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and a sneaky 7th down by there. Okay, that'll do us. Whoa. Oh no, I don't open that. Get off. We want to fold this up, please, Drive. There you are, mate. Happy days. So yeah, so I basically I brought you back in considerably earlier as usual than I necessarily would have liked, but yeah, I just wanted to. I mean, the main thing for me to take away from all of this, right, is back up your saves. If you are, I mean, even on console, but to an extent, like, can you even do that anymore? Say on console, I don't think you can you? You're not going to be able to. Sorry, console, that sucks. PC players, back up your saves. There are some ridiculously weird things going on with this game still. And as much as I love it, as much as it brings me joy, like, the amount of time I have spent, I was going to say wasted, but it's not wasted, spent this last week dealing with issues, trying to figure them out, working with modders, trying to, like, find these little things. And yeah, I don't know. I think the cup is at empty at the moment. I maybe need a bit of, like, a week off or something. I don't know. Yeah, it's just frustrated me a little bit. Really, really frustrated me, and it's for something that I enjoy so much. It's a shame, really. I'd love to bring the damage mod back in, but the amount of issues I'm having right now, I just can't. I just cannot do it. So I'm gonna wait for another version to come out, and I might reintroduce it then. But yeah, what an absolute nightmare I've had. So what do we need to do? We need to. Which one should we use? Should we use the Merlot? I guess so. That's probably the better option, isn't it? Right. Oh, I'll tell you what we haven't done, actually, even though it's already May, is check on the status of our massive amount of silage over here. Way through the trees we go. Still fermenting, did that just say? Yeah, so 522,000 litres, 46% fermented. So a bit of time to go yet. However, we are doing okay because we've still got the original alfalfa silage over here to keep us going. Oh, I've got that there. Look at this. I've got the nitrogen tank here because for artificial insemination. I've never tried it before with the cat. I thought I'd lost a cow then, but there he is walking around in the distance. Yeah, so I tried to put the AI on these cows. So on this cow, I should say. I mean, I don't really, again, I don't understand this enough. Jewish 3 months, but is that now like, it's fine, but I just don't know. I don't know. I mean, does that just mean it was, I wonder if I remove the mark, does it no longer stay red? No, it just says marked by player. Yeah, I don't know what we need to do there. So I'm going to leave that cow in this shed anyway, and then we'll see what we do in terms of that. Just out of interest, let's double check the animal feed, make sure we've not got any dramas going on here. So 2 months 2 days, 3 days, no animals in there. 9 months 3 days for the little lammies. These guys 3 days, these guys 3 days, these guys, this guy or lady 4 months 1 day, nothing in there, and these guys 3 days. So a lot of 3 days going on. Happy days. Right, let's grab the Merlot, and I guess we should probably take the trailer up there to get this done. Really, shouldn't we be a little bit easier to collect these bales if we're going to do it properly? So let's have a look. I'll go and grab a couple just to get us started, because that's the issue, is you can't like do any sort of auto loading or anything like that. Not that we've been doing it in this save, but yeah, with them all being different sizes, it's going to be an absolute dog's dinner going around getting these bales. I can never remember which way I want to do this, whether it should be, it's got to be sideways on like that, hasn't it? I always struggle to remember. It's so stupid that I don't remember that. Oh, they're not going to see much of their mids. Yeah, get the tines like that. Let's move this out a bit. Get it to the point that it's flat. Oops, too flat. There we go. Nope. No, turn your engine off. My God, we're having an absolute day of it today, aren't we? Right, off we go. So I will stack these into twos and then chuck them on the trailer, drop them down then to the cow shed where our hay is being neatly stored, and then this should do us pretty well then for TMR, because my hope being that by the time the actual size difference there, no, by the time the red tape mod allows us to cut grass again, we can always do basically a hay cut on the big grass field where the cows are, and we should be able to grow, like I say, when the canola above us here up there is harvested, and we turn this then into a giant, whoopsie, don't split them, we can turn this into a combined alfalfa field. That will then give us a tump load of hay as well. So we'll have the silage from the maize silage stroke green rye cuts. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Get out of there. And then we'll have the alfalfa cuts. Why am I being such a... I was going to say a very inappropriate word then. And I don't often say very inappropriate words, but I almost said a very, very inappropriate word, which I didn't know, and I can't say the word because I don't want to, because it is actually more offensive. But it's one of those words that I've always said it, and then it turns out it's actually very offensive, and I was a bit gutted then, because I was like, well, that's, you know, that's really not my style. Like, if I genuinely, oh, for the love of... I'm just doing such a mids today. I take it back, Mark Thor, you're right. I am. A complete melt. Get off. For the love of Christ. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Yeah, I would be mortified if I genuinely actually upset someone. Like, it would really bother me. That's no, I'm not that sort of person. And yeah, and this word, it is slang for something, and I was like, I had no idea. And it makes sense. I now understand why, but right. Anyway, enough of me just wittering on about offensive words that I can't say in a YouTube channel, because why would you? I will grab a tractor, bring the trailer up here, chuck these bales down there, and then we'll see where we're at. So back with you in a sec. This crop is looking quite nice here down the bottom. Let's have a quick look. Oh, tripping up and moving tractor. I don't know, mustard field. It's looking nice, but it's just got a horrific pH and nitrogen yield. But if we cultivate this in, then I'm hoping that will give us a boost on the nitrogen at least. So fingers crossed. Right, headed down here because we're heading off, as you can see on the mini-map, to field number 12 with the flashing red circle. Taking a contract out to mow this one. I'm pretty sure we mowed this one before, if I remember rightly. It's a very good sized field. And it will basically bring in, where are we? £6,600. So it's an easy one for us. That really it covers the month's bills, doesn't it? You know, it's like, just makes the most amount of sense. Can I get a little bit closer, or should we do? Yeah, that's too close to the outside, so let's go the other way then, and we'll keep our wheels on the outside. I don't want to be that close though. I was hoping I could follow this white line strangely, but clearly not. What about, I mean, that's like on the fence. Good God. Bit strange. Right, we're just going to go with this one, I think. Start that up. Off we go. Let's just make sure we get a percentage change up the top right there. Please, 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 please. You should. Yes, there we go. Panic over. Right, I'm going to get this done. I'm going to put my audiobook on. New audiobook for today. A book that I haven't read in years and years and years, but have read several times. Seen the film more times than I'd like to admit, because I'm a massive loser and a complete geek. Original Jurassic Park, because why not? So, going to get that on. Have a little listen whilst I'm driving around cutting some grass. Where are you going? Where are we going? What? Why are you cutting that? Oh my God. Just one of those days. In the famous words of Fred Durst. There we are. Right, I'll bring you back in once I finish this off. I'll see you in a sec. Happy days. Contract sorted. Let's collect this one from Julien, the original farm owner. Thanking you, Julien. Just under £6,700 in the bank. Covers this month's up and coming bills. Just about fine for us. Right, let's get back up the main farm. There isn't, again, there's not much we can do right now. There's nothing to harvest. All the sort of primary work is done. I'm going to sneeze. Yeah, excuse me. I don't even think we need to... I think I've even rolled the maize silage. Let's check that once we get up this hill. I just realised as well the time, because I was talking to you, I don't want to waste the time that I may have crashed by the time we get back on screen. Wow, that was a bit too close. Let's have a look. Where are we? Maize silage up there, so let's have a look. It's growing. And oh, it does need rolling. Okay, so let's go and drop the mower off, and maybe can we use the little massey for the roller, like, just to change it up a little bit, or is it probably not going to be powerful enough because of the steep hills? Would I be foolish to use that for that job? Have a little look in the in the garage menu at that, and we'll just check then recommended horsepower. Drop that off there, thank you very much. Where are we? Right, into the garage. Yield improvements rollers. So this thing needs 100 horsepower, and our Massey is 130. It's probably not enough of a gap with the hill, so we'll keep it on the JCB and save the dots up a little bit. Hang on a minute. Roller. I'm about to attach to the weeder, I think that is. So this is the Hadouken, which sounds a bit like Street Fighter. Hadouken. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Rollers, yeah. RC950, lovely. Lovely. So, recording this now, what am I? Monday. Monday the 2nd of March. Happy St. David's Day to all the Taffs out there. A bit of a busy week coming up this week now anyway, because I'm away with work for a couple of days short notice. So recording and editing are going to go out the window. So I'm going to have to try and edit this, but I'm also going to have to try and edit the homecoming episode. So I'm hoping that I can get some stuff out to you guys by the weekend. But yeah, it's going to be a little bit hectic at the moment. The next sort of 7 days anyway, on the whole editing or recording and editing and releasing videos. I have been spending quite a lot of time just having a look at like what I could potentially be doing. Let's see if that's working. Yes, lovely. I have been spending a lot of time with this like AI, assessing the sort of channel and the whole click-through rate stuff, just to try and increase not necessarily the size of the channel or anything, but just to attract a few new people to it, because we chip away, we get like sort of 2 or 3 subs, you know, every couple of days or whatever it might be. But yeah, overall it is a slow sort of progress. And I know what I could do to get a spike, and I don't want to do that. And I've always been one of those that I don't believe in the sort of clickbait stuff, and I really don't want to do any of that sort of rubbish. Hate it. But I have to do something. I've got to try and grow the channel somehow, haven't we? So yeah, interesting to see how that sort of works out. Just little things like new thumbnails and stuff. So see how that goes. And yeah, acutely aware that the roleplay needs to be a massive part of that, because people like the roleplay on the channel as much as they do the Let's Play. If anything, the roleplay is probably a touch more sort of popular with the die-hard amongst you that listen and watch everything. Come on, get up there, JCB. So yeah, on that note as well, the membership to the channel is always open, whether that's via YouTube or whether that's via Ko-fi. If you can financially afford to support the channel, that would be incredibly kind of you, and I'd be incredibly grateful. I'm going to get this done and then probably just kick us on into June. Again, apologies that it's a bit negative, Nelly Furtado. But yeah, the main thing for me was just to take the opportunity to remind you all, like say, PC players, if you're casual and you're not used to it, or you're new to the game, make copies of your saves and do them regularly. At the moment, I suggest doing them every time you play, because the one thing with PC gaming is you can normally recover it, make it better, fix it, find the fault, go back, and basically work it out. It might be a bit of pain, but the more recent your saves, the better. And ideally, run 3 sort of copies, if that makes sense, or like 2 copies and the master version that you're running off. So yeah, bit of food for thought for you guys. But there we are. So I will finish this job, get us into June, and I don't think we've got any crops to get to deal with, have we, in June? No, I don't think anything is going to pop up for us quite yet in June. winter barley had we had any, but sadly not. When's our oats going to be ready? When is oats? Where is oats? Oats. So oats will be July. And then we got, what sort of wheat is that? Is that winter wheat will be July as well. And then we have canola over here, which should probably be July and all, really. Yep, July as well. So we're going to have a bloody busy July, aren't we? And then the mustard field down there is going to be, you guessed it, July. So our work really cut out for us in July. Not much to do in June in terms of time saving stock check. Anything for us so far in the months on the right hand side. Should have gotten rid of some wool in May. God damn it. So what's the current value? 4,472. Right, I'll go and get rid of any wool that we have now, just to help out as well. And then the next thing then, is it October time? It looks like that. Yeah, it seems so. So yeah, so there we are. Like I say, apologies for being a negative Nelly. It's as much to just vent the frustrations, I guess, really, and try and help you guys out there not have the same frustrations as me, and be referred to as a melt by Mark. But there we are, ladies and gents, we will call it a day there. As always, if you are new to the channel, please consider giving it a subscribe. It's the easiest way to support me. Doesn't do much for you, don't need to put the notifications on, won't cost you anything. If you're returning, you definitely know the rules. Please give it a like. It's the easiest way to support us and create a bit of drive for the channel. But in the meantime, be happy, stay safe, and we will speak again soon. Take care.